You are listening to Startup Multipliers, where trending startups take center stage.
Okay, so for today's deep dive, let's try to unpack this. This huge shift we're seeing in software. I'm talking about vibe coding and this absolute sprint led by the AI app builder, Lovable.
Yeah, it's a really important one for you to get your head around. I mean, Lovable's growth is it's staggering.
Staggering how?
They hit $17 million in annual recurring revenue, ARR.
Wow.
And they did it just 4 weeks after launching. They basically defined a whole new category overnight.
4 weeks. Okay, so this core mission they have, it isn't just about making developers faster, is it? It's bigger than that.
Oh, much bigger. The founders have said their goal is to give the 99% of people who don't code access to what they call a superhuman full-stack engineer.
Right.
The whole promise is you just describe what you want in plain English, and it generates a whole working application for you.
And this is where it gets really interesting for me, because we've seen competitors like V0, which are fantastic at spitting out beautiful front-end components.
Great for UI, yeah.
But how does Lovable do the full stack part? What's the secret sauce there?
It's all about architectural standardization. Specifically, it's native integration with Supabase. It's really deep.
Okay, so what does that mean in practice?
It means that while it's generating standard React code that you can export, the real killer feature is the backend stuff. So you prompt it for, say, a user sign-up form.
Yep.
The AI doesn't just give you the form. It goes and automatically creates the PostgreSQL table, defines the columns, sets up authentication, and this is the critical part, it implements row-level security, RLS.
And RLS is so key for privacy, right? It makes sure you can only see your own data. That automated piece, that's what all the old no-code tools were missing.
Exactly. That was always the failure point. But the speed, it does come with trade-offs, control, cost.
So let's talk about that. Lovable is clearly aimed at that non-technical user who wants an MVP fast. How does it stack up against, say, Bolt or Cursor?
It's a different philosophy. Lovable and Bolt are sort of in the same ballpark, targeting similar users, but Bolt is more focused on back-end workflows. Cursor is a pro-code tool. It's for developers who want that granular control right inside their own environment.
And speaking of control, I keep hearing about this user frustration, this thing called the bug loop.
Oh, the bug loop is brutal. And the cost structure makes it worse.
Oh, so...
Because the AI is generative, right? So you ask it to fix one little bug, and in the process, it might break 3 other things that were working fine. So then you have to pay it again, using these expensive credits to fix the new bugs it just created. It can turn into this frustrating spiral that just drains your credits.
What are we talking about cost-wise?
Well, a simple style change might be half a credit. Adding authentication is maybe 1.2 credits. So you can see how chasing these AI-generated bugs gets very expensive, very fast.
Okay, so let's get to the dark side of this. When you make building things this easy and fast, you also make cybercrime easy and fast. What are security experts seeing?
Yeah, we're seeing threat actors use Lovable to spin up really high-quality, professional-looking phishing sites. They can impersonate a brand like UPS, use a pre-made phishing kit, and have a convincing scam site live in minutes.
And I heard the edit with Lovable badge is actually making it worse.
It's so ironic. That little badge, which is meant for viral marketing, gives the scam site a layer of legitimacy. It makes it harder for people to spot.
So if you're trying to build a serious production-ready app, what's the solution? Do you just avoid these tools?
Not at all. You just need the eject button. The smart workflow, the hybrid solution, is to use Lovable for what it's great at.
The first 80%.
Exactly. Build your scaffolding, your UI, get that speed advantage. Then you export the standard React code to GitHub and open it up in an IDE like Cursor.
So you get granular control for debugging and scaling, and you avoid that credit-draining bug loop.
Precisely. You get the best of both worlds.
Okay, so I think the takeaway here is pretty clear. A tool like Lovable is maybe the fastest way ever to get an idea from your head into a working prototype. But for real scalability, you still need developer oversight, probably using one of these hybrid AI toolkits.
Absolutely, and that leaves you with a really important question to think about. If AI can instantly generate a fully functional product from a prompt, does the most valuable skill now shift away from knowing how to code and toward knowing exactly what problem to ask the AI to solve?
Thanks for listening to Startup Multipliers. Follow now on Spotify or YouTube Music and enable notifications to stay updated with every new episode. See you in the next one.